Hello, and welcome to Raven's Chest. Top of the morning to you. It's not quite bright and early yet. It's early. I do see the sun starting to come up and getting ready to head out. It's been a little bit of a slow couple of weeks here, getting through the holiday season, and now we're breaking into the new year, and there's a whole bunch of sales. Alameda got delayed last week. And so Alameda is also this week. It is currently Friday, and there are a couple of really, really good looking estate sales. One is about an hour and a half from here. So I'm going for a little drive up the coast, and I'll probably meander my way back through some shops and a few other sales as well. And then I should be back here this afternoon to share what I got. So let's see how that goes.
A-Town. Yeah! Okay! Let's
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of drive there. Beautiful day on the coast, and got here a little bit early, actually half an hour early, and nobody's here. So first in line, hopefully they're actually going to be here today. See what happens.
My internet.
Then turn right on California Avenue.
Well, it was a good couple of days. That estate sale ended up being great. I did do a live showing off the treasures that I got. So if you missed the live, then go check that out, because you'll see a little bit of the adventure, and you'll see these items as well. So yeah, there will be a link at the end of this to that live. So check it out. It'll also be in the description. So first off was this really great, let's just zoom in here and improve our lighting situation. This great sterling silver stork spoon. Really awesome design on that. Wow. And great Chinese silver bat ring. Man, that's just awesome. Bats on the side. And a bat right there in the middle. Really, really great design on that. Jeez. That's sweet. Really nice. 800 silver filigree portrait brooch with a super ornate bezel. Just wow. Isn't that something? And a great miniature there. Stoked to find that. This also really cool. We did decide Peruvian, or most likely Peruvian, has that vibe to it. Really cool pendant here. I just like that. I like the way it's made. This hand fabricated piece is just really sweet. And you can see all the tool marks on the back there, and just a really, really fun piece. Also, hey, along the same line, looks like a Pisces, I guess. What do you think? Is that a Pisces bracelet? Whatever it is, really sweet, early Scandinavian. I thought this one was any from a distance, but didn't take long to figure it out that was a different designer. Really nicely made. I like that. Kind of a whimsical design. Great handcrafted look. Beautiful patina on here. And honestly, just really well fabricated. Man, kind of like it's a nice little work of art. And this is, there's the mark here. We'll have to figure that one out. I don't know, does someone out there know? Know who this is? I can't even see what it says. But I can see that it's in focus in the camera, so that's what matters right here, right now. Oh my goodness. gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. In the stream, it was funny because I had just pulled this stuff out. I was looking at it kind of fast, and I said, well, it's Czech, Austrian, American, could be any of those. And well, I was holding it by the clasp, and wouldn't you know it, right on the clasp, it says made in Czechoslovakia. So if there was any debate there, then debate over. And wow, look at those crystals on this beautiful original deco Czech bracelet in very good condition. It looked like a couple of the rings. I think a couple of the rings may have been replaced, but other than that, and a couple of these little stones right here are cracked, but wow. What a beauty. What a rare, beautiful treasure. Oh, also nice sterling silver enamel seahorse brooch. Very, very nicely done. Great color on that enamel. It is sterling Mexico, I do believe. Man, really looks like a Margot design. But it just says Mexico 925. Very much inspired by that early school of silver. Very finely done. So that was at the estate sale. This was one of the pieces that was in the ad, and that's why I was first in line at the estate sale, because there were a couple pieces that I wanted to get. So I did what I had to get there early, and I didn't expect to be first in line. I was only 30 minutes early, but I was first in line, and that being first in line scored me 2 pieces. 2 pieces for sure, but honestly, I didn't have a lot of competition in the jewelry category. That there were a couple other people there that were interested in jewelry, but in a much different type of jewelry than I was. It wasn't until I had been there for a while that the other people filtered in and were gravitating towards some of the pieces that I was looking at. Yep, it paid. It paid to get there early, and also it pays to ask, because this piece wasn't out. And a lot of times, things are advertised and then something happens in between the advertising and the sale where the pieces are no longer available. And so, yeah, getting there early ensured that I was amongst the first to get to see the jewelry, and also asking. Like I said, sometimes you'll see an advertisement, you get to the estate sale, and the pieces are no longer available. Somehow they sold in between, or something happened. So this wasn't out. And I asked him, I'm like, I saw in your ad you had that enamel seahorse. I was interested in that also. And the guy goes, oh, yeah, there's still a few things that haven't been put out, so let me get that. And it took him about 5 minutes or so to find it. He did find it eventually, but in the meantime, another lady had come in and asked about the seahorse. And luckily, I had asked about it first. So when he pulled it out, I had first dibs on it, and he showed it to me. He showed me the price, and I said, okay, I'll take it. So there you go. Get there early and ask. Oh, all right. So this was a nice little piece here. Little Victorian mosaic inlaid into a modern costume brooch. They did a nice job of protecting this antique mosaic with this brooch here. So wow, well done. A+ to whoever did that. Oh, and I started to show this as well. What a great sterling silver and marcasite ring with that beautiful red glass cabochon on there. Wow, man, that's a stunning little ring, I tell you. That was another one because I was there early, I was able to get that and this and that, which I was super stoked on. Love that early Chinese work. And this is beautiful. I'm not sure, can we tell, is that lapis or sodalite? I think I'm seeing pyrite in there. It looks like a nice, well, it's like almost a leopard pattern. Are we gonna coin a new term, leopard lapis? Kidding. Yeah, beautiful. What's going on? I dig that. I really wish that was a 10. And it fits my pinky, but not real big on pinky rings. Great design. Look at the wave that goes all the way around that. Jeez. Super, super well crafted. I didn't even look to see if this one was signed. But could be. Nope. I don't see any signatures in there. Just a really, really nicely done piece. And okay, there were 2 other pieces that I was able to get because I was early, but I'm holding off on those a little bit. This really cool storyteller style bracelet does look like a hunting party indeed, which thank you for the help in the live stream, because yeah, that looks pretty good. And man, I tell you what, the quality of this is really something else. All that little fine cutout work, geez, what a great job. And then to do that overlay and keep it all so nice, just a great piece. And I do believe it's a little small for me. Pretty round profile on that one. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, this is pretty sweet. This Coro Duet clip right here. Oh my goodness. Look at the condition on this. Not the most rare of the Coro Duets, but dang, very rare to find it in this condition. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful piece there. And okay, I can't hold off any longer. The very first piece that I grabbed was this one. I walked in and I could just see it sitting. It was kind of like this angle right here, and it was in the dark, so you couldn't really see any of it, but I could just tell, like, oh, that's definitely an item of interest. And as soon as the guy pulled it out and showed it to me, I just about fell over, man. I tell you, I had a couple of those moments. I just about fell over because the quality of it is just awesome. Yeah, look at that. There's the signature there. Look at that stamp work. Wow. Great stamp work all the way around. And then what? That turquoise is incredible. Oh, you guys tell me, turquoise people out there, what do you think? Do you have any location, mine input on that one? I know I have my guess, but it would literally just be that. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. See if some of you want to tune in on that one. Oh. But man, in the light, it's got a little bit of a translucent quality to it, where you can see, it feels like you can see into the stone. It's just that good. And the heft on it, really nice. Bam. So that was the very first piece that I picked out in the group. So getting there early ensured that I got that, because when I picked that one out, the other lady that walked in behind me, or actually had cut in front of me, but went to the front part of the table and I walked around her to the case, she was looking at it when I asked to see it. So I think we both spotted it, and I just spoke up and said, hey, can I see the cuff, please? Oh, man. So yeah, getting there and being there and asking, all those things combined ensured that I was able to get those pieces. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't have still been there had I showed up a little bit later. Oh, this, wow, beautiful 14 karat gold pendant with these gorgeous stones. Wow, I can't figure out what these stones are. Beautiful pink. There's probably synthetics, but they jump all over. Let me know, what do you guys think these are? They jump all over on the Presidium from tourmaline to topaz, and some of them just hold strong at tourmaline, some of them hold strong at topaz, some of them can't really decide. So man, it's whatever it is, they are dazzling. Yeah, that's a great pendant. I don't know if I have any good 14 karat chains for that right now. This also, I was hoping this was amber. It's not. It could be Bakelite. It's probably celluloid. Yeah, I did throw it in salt water real fast to see if it would float, and it did not. It sank right to the bottom. I will test it with 409 or Simichrome just to make sure it's not Bakelite, but I do believe it's celluloid. Really nice carving on that. Holy moly. But, yeah, seen that sold as amber a lot, and sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. These are awesome. Sterling silver. I call them bean earrings. I call them coffee beans, but these ones are more just like beans. Tiffany & Company by Elsa Peretti. Great earrings, great design, and a superb patina on those. I do like that. Nice patina on them. And, oh, really nice shadow box ring here. Looks like it's got a scratched on signature there. Real easy to overlook those. But yeah, really nice shadow box design on this, in good condition. So, a couple little dents there. And a nice piece of tiger's eye in there as well. And this, oh, this is great. Sterling silver lizard. Look at all the hand stamping on there, and that sweet turquoise in the center. That's a nice piece. Always like to get those great figurals, and I'm a big fan of stamp work. And look, they use the stamp work to create the texture and the detail on the lizard, so that's just awesome. Wearable art, big fan of that stuff. Not wearable art, but, well, I guess it's sort of wearable, but more of an accessory. Beautiful mesh bag. And I've seen these around, and believe it or not, I have never personally bought one of these. So I've bought plenty of the Whiting and Davis purses, but I actually haven't bought one of these before. So the Mandolin Company, and you know, if I did, I don't remember it. So, but this one definitely, the quality of this is fantastic. All that enamel and all that mesh is in really good condition. Plus all the fringe at the bottom, really nice as well. And even the fabric inside is intact. It looks like it's the fabric's showing a little bit of wear there, but what do you expect? Yeah, fantastic. And the frame is really in great condition as well. So nice and straight. It snaps and lines up great. What a nice piece. And holy moly. This liquid silver is not a stream. This is like the Mississippi, man. This is a serious river. Yeah, mega liquid silver. 100 strand. Look at the end caps on that. And look at that luscious cascade. That stream of liquid silver. Wow. Really nice. That is fantastic. I forgot. I think it weighs around 5 ounces. To reweigh that, but man, holy moly. Oh, dang, I almost wrapped it up. The star of the show right here. Again, because I was there early and bought a few pieces. Actually bought a group. I was still talking with the people, and because I asked, hey, do you have any gold? They brought out their gold. They didn't have the gold out either. They only had a couple pieces, but one of the pieces they brought out was this unbelievable unbelievable ring. When he pulled it out, I saw it and I'm like, wow, that stone is just mind-blowing. The color in it, the texture in it, the colors. What the heck is even going on here? So he pulled it out and he said the price, and I'm like, okay, well, it is a gorgeous stone and it's a great ring, and I do like it, but man, that's a lot of money. And then I turned it over and I went, darn it, okay, I'll take it. So I saw that mark right there, and this right here is something I've actually been looking for a piece for years, for one of these pieces. The mark is Tony Aguilar Sr., and I've been looking to find one of his pieces out in the wild, out in the field, so to speak, for years, literally. And there it was, right there. And a beautiful piece of turquoise, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, maybe that's some other stone. It's got some green, some blue, and some into that mint colored green. I don't know where that's from, but and maybe it's like a variscite or something. If someone out there has other information on that, please let me know. Whatever it is, it's absolutely stunning. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to find an Aguilar piece necessarily in gold. Was thinking more to find one in silver, but I do know he makes pieces in gold, and it's the second one that I've seen. So that was a pretty sweet score. And the crazy thing about it is it's actually 14 karat, and it's combined with sterling silver. It's sandwiched or forged together. So the inside is sterling silver and the outside is yellow gold, which is really pretty crazy. The whole thing actually tests as 14 karat, and the silver part holds up. It's really weird. It holds up, but it also tests positive for silver. So it's really, really impressive fabrication, and something that I'm extremely impressed with, and the piece overall is just really, really amazing. So there it is. That was the highlight of my shopping experience. A really great trip up the coast. So I hope you enjoyed the treasures. I hope you enjoy the footage, and check it out. After this, a little bit more of the trip, and I think I have a little bit of writing from this last week as well. So if you want a little bit of experience in the week at Raven's Chest, like a mini Raven's Chest vlog or whatever, then check it out. And if you had a favorite piece in this collection, please let me know. What did you like in here? And if you have any questions, comments, corrections, concerns, any of the above, please leave a comment or feel free to reach out to me. My email address is in the description. So there you go. I do think if I have to name a favorite piece in here, well, I go back and forth between these two. So the stamp work on this and that stone, both just incredible. And that stone is just unbelievable. I'm still just mind boggled by that stone. And then the fabrication of the ring as well. I'm like, I almost want an explanation, but you know, Tony Aguilar's been gone for many years now, a couple decades, and I can only imagine the process here. But it doesn't really matter. The results is something just really, really special. So there you go. Those are my two favorite pieces, but honestly, I love the whole group of it. So hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of adventure after this. And if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. All right. Until we meet again, peace.